Mayweather just did such a smart thing, but also a devious thing. Waiting until Pacquiao was older, waiting till he slowed down, and then
Devious is not illegal in boxing.
it's encouraged.
Could it be possible that these promoters, whatever, it is about money? Could they already be thinking about a trilogy? I don't know. Call me crazy. I'm going to call it a draw. All right?
Floyd signs a bunch of contracts to fight Manny Pacquiao because the taxes are coming right around the corner, then maybe either didn't read the contracts or wasn't as informed as he thought he was about said contracts. So when he signed, he was still trying to work on all these backdoor deals.
Joe Rogan spoke bluntly about a Mayweather-Pacquiao rematch, saying he doesn't believe people want it anymore. He suggested it feels like the moment has passed, that Mayweather waited until Pacquiao was older, and that whatever electricity once lived in that rivalry has already drained away.
People would run up to me on the street, run up to me in the shopping center in Vegas, run up to me in a hotel. When am I going to see Mayweather-Pacquiao? And I would say, well, we don't know, but what exactly is it you think you're going to see? Oh, I can't wait. It's going to be such a great fight. No, it's not going to be a great fight. It's going to be like watching somebody pluck the legs off of a spider.
After the first fight, the demand for a rematch was real, because there was always the lingering belief that Manny Pacquiao wasn't fully healthy that night. Fans want to know what it would look like if both men walked in with nothing compromised, no asterisks, no quiet explanations afterward. But that rematch never came when the moment was still raw, when the questions were still loud. And Floyd Mayweather didn't bring it back then.
Got everybody upset at him so badly that they wanted to see him lose, and that would sell tons of pay-per-views.
He realized you could build an audience with negativity.
Yes,
you didn't have to be an omnibus cat.
As the questions kept circling, whether a Pacquiao-Mayweather rematch would be a true professional bout or reduced to an exhibition, Floyd was asked directly at the press conference for his fight against Michael Zambitas. He didn't entertain the uncertainty for long, telling the media the deal is nearly finalized and that it's expected to be completed very soon.
Pacquiao fight, I just wanted to see if there was an update on that.
Well, at this particular time, I truly believe that, I know everybody is going to want to ask questions, about the Pacquiao fight. Like I said, the sport of boxing has truly changed. We have a lot of new companies, a lot of new faces, and Netflix. I truly believe that we'll get this done. I think we're almost at the finish line to finish the Pacquiao fight. But a lot of things has changed in the sport of boxing. And eventually, I think within the next 48 hours, either the Pacquiao fight should be done.
Some people are saying they don't really want to see this fight anymore, that the interest has dropped and the moment has already moved on. JGMMA tweeted on X that Money May is about to find out no one cares anymore. In that reading, Manny understands the temperature, which is why he's taken smaller fights, while Floyd still seems to believe the public will follow, a disconnect that mirrors the frustration fans keep voicing. And yet, in the gym, Mayweather looks sharp and explosive, working the mitts, ripping the heavy bag, training like a man who refuses to accept that the spotlight might not be waiting where it used to be. The boxing legend moved with speed, timing, and power that still command attention. An understated reminder of why so many continue to place him among the greatest defensive fighters the sport has ever seen. The Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao rematch now appears to be a done deal, with the doubts finally pushed aside and the bout framed as a professional fight. Boxing Kingdom reported that Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao have agreed to terms on a revised agreement, with the match now targeted for September 25th at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Wade Plemons breaks down the controversy that's gathered around it, growing louder before a single punch has been thrown. Even with September in Las Vegas being promoted and major streaming money behind the event, the question still hangs in the air. Is this about competition, or is it about business?
Am I upset that it's probably not going to happen? No. Is it obvious why it's not going to happen? Is it obvious why Floyd is doing these things? Because he needs money? That's why. But it seems as though the biggest cash cow in the room is him and Manny Pacquiao. And if certain articles are to be believed, and even Floyd's own words himself, there's a massive reason why Floyd can't and probably won't fight Mike Tyson. And it's a very simple one that we all should have seen coming. Let's take a look at this. This is from Alexander Rasquez. Now, again, this is on April 17th. Remember, this fight was supposed to happen. Let me make sure I get it right. This fight was supposed to happen on April 25th in the Congo. And legitimately, when this was announced, this is the last anyone heard of this fight. This was a little more than a month ago. And since they announced it, no weight limit, 8 rounds, we have not heard a single solitary thing about it outside of Floyd trying to flex the money he doesn't have on the private jet I'm pretty sure he sold to make up for the fact that he was not going to fight Mike Tyson.
He points out that the confusion starts with something that should be simple. One side speaks as if this is a professional fight, while the other continues to describe it in different terms, leaving tension where clarity should be. And while that uncertainty sits unresolved, Floyd is still lining up exhibitions and side events, moves that only deepen the skepticism for a lot of fans watching from the outside. For many, it's the pattern that raises doubts. The timing, the shifting language, the repeated announcements that never seem to settle into one clear truth. It leaves people wondering whether the real goal is the fight itself or the revenue that comes from keeping the idea of the fight alive.
Mayweather's planned rematch with Manny Pacquiao, who recently confirmed the rematch against Mayweather isn't an exhibition, which is reportedly scheduled for September in Las Vegas. Yes, September, Vegas, on Netflix. So it's not just Manny Pacquiao that's got a problem with this. Netflix, who's bringing that bag for Floyd that he desperately needs right now, they're going to have an issue with this as well. Again, we've talked about it. There will be court proceedings if Floyd tries any funny business here. This is not the Mayweather scam, right? The one that we've seen time and time again in these exhibitions. You got to fight for real. While Mayweather has described the bout as an exhibition, Pacquiao's side insists the agreement is for a professional fight, creating a major disagreement between both camps. Now, here's the part that I want to really cover. Multiple fights create growing tension. The situation becomes more complicated with Mayweather also announcing an exhibition against Mike Tyson in the Democratic Republic of Congo, as well as a separate fight against kickboxing champion Mike Zambides in June.
That's it for today. Stay tuned. See you next time.